Welcome back. It is Friday, April 5th, 2024. We are week 200 in our new studio in Chicago. We are super excited to bring this new studio and our new format to you guys. We're going to have guests. We're going to have lots of fun stuff. So I am very, very excited. So I'm just going to jump straight in. Just a reminder to those of you that have iCloud accounts, and for those of you that don't, this works equally for both of you, but there is a recent series of targeted attacks that are pushing out password reset notifications to your devices. So these will come in rapid succession, and if you happen to click on one of these, even accidentally, you authorize them to reset your password, which is definitely not what we want. So make sure that you have multi-factor authentication set up on your accounts. Make sure that you have an authenticator if possible. Even a YubiKey hardware authenticator is really great as well. So I'll link the article for you below so that you know what to look for. And for those of you that are currently or former AT&T customers, you want to make sure to check to see if you were impacted by their latest breach. Lots of dark web exposure for 70 million of their customers, including social security numbers. So if you've not done so already, just make sure that you have locks and freezes through all your major credit bureaus and set up your notification in the event that someone does try to take out a new line of credit in your name. And the White House has announced its first mandate for all government agencies to appoint a chief AI officer with significant expertise in AI to mitigate the risks of AI and harness its benefits. So they have the next 60 days to do so, and if they already have a current chief AI officer, they have to make sure that they have the necessary authority and they can actually coordinate through the agency whether or not to grant additional authority or appoint a new officer. So lots of specificity as to what this exactly entails, but it's definitely a very significant move for the US government. So I will link the article for you. And the European Union is about to enforce some of the world's toughest AI regulations, having recently passed the Artificial Intelligence Act. Potentially dangerous AI applications have been designated unacceptable and will be illegal except for government, law enforcement, and scientific study under certain conditions. And the follow-up from a couple of weeks ago when we talked about data brokers also being data removers. Mozilla just announced that they have dropped that privacy provider as part of their offering. So when you're looking for privacy and data removal, it's really important just to make sure that your provider is using a combination of methods that are not only effective, but aren't actually exposing more of your PII and your data online. So with so much speculation around Kate Middleton's absence, the hospital providing her care is now investigating staff members trying to access her medical records. This is a huge breach of trust and abuse of power, and it shows why it's so important to create logs for who's accessing your sensitive data and ensure that they have an actual reason to do so. And for those of you planning to be in Vegas next week for ISC West, please reach out. We are looking forward to seeing everyone while we're there. Other than that, that's what I have for you all this week. I hope everyone has a safe, happy weekend, and I will look forward to seeing all of you in 2 Fridays.